Well, hello there. It's time to do an unboxing. Y'all ready? Let's go. What are you doing in there? So, y'all know I'm the gadget guy, and the other day when I seen Bumpy Road Brewery with a cool new tool toy, I had to have one. Let's give it a look. Shall we? Let's get started. Ooh, let it be known, toothpaste and beer don't mix. Alright, let's get to this unboxing, huh? What do you say? So here's what happens. Bumpy Road got his thermometer, and he was showing it off to me, and I was thinking, man, that seems like the coolest thing ever. So I went online, like Amazon, like we do. Pardon the camera, that's my monitor also. I make sure y'all can see me. So anyway, I went to Amazon like people do, and I ordered one, but for some reason the payment didn't go through. So I ended up trying to do it again, and what happened is they sent me a second one. That was kind of weird. I guess let's get cut into it. This one, to be very honest, is going to a friend of mine. I've already played with the other one that I'd opened. But yeah, this is going to go to a friend of mine. As a matter of fact, that's the same guy that I'm getting the pallets from to do my home brewery. Anyway, it's a box. In a box. Oh, the other one didn't have a little bubble wrap. This one's got a bubble wrap. Or a bubble ball, a bubble pillow. Where's this stuff from? New Jersey? Maybe not. Right, so here we are. This is the Inkbird. Well, hopefully it's coming out better on the camera than what it looks on this side. Okay, it's the Inkbird IBT-4XS. This is a barbecue thermometer. It's got an app that goes with it. It is certainly wireless. It's got alarms. It's chargeable. It's got 4 probes, and it's, well, it says absorbable. I don't even know if that was in frame, guys. It looks really blown out on my side. All right, so I'm hoping this is working. So I did pause just for a second just to make sure that was to where you can see it whatsoever. Yeah, it's a bit out of frame, but I'll probably throw some B-roll in right about here to make it look fancier. Anyway, let's get her open. What do you think? So on the back, you got two little tapes, 2 little round tapes, one on either side. Alright, so you open the box. And inside, owner's manual right away. Gosh, I hope that looks better on camera. Maybe I need to go somewhere else. There we go, that looks a little better. So we got the barbecue guide here, and it explains how to hook it all up, which is super simple. The main thing you have to remember is that the probes need to be like in there really tight. But you'll know when they do because they'll click. And it's got some information, some facts and questions stuff. Simple user's guide. This is really easy actually, guys. So go to the last page, and there's Android and iOS. You just click whichever one you might be using, and it will go to Barbecue Go, and that's what's going to be on your phone and work on your phone. Okay, here's the gizmo. Of course, it's got attention. Please insert probes fully for accurate readings, and push probes in strongly. See the facts notes. So anyway, we're going to peel the thing off here, and hopefully this is going to look better on camera than it looks to me right now. Anyway, really simple device. It looks like a little wedge. This particular one is orange. This is where where it plugs in for the power with the USB Mini, and then it's got 4 holes for the probes. Really simple. It's got one switch on the back, on and off. So if it's like the other one, it already has some kind of charge. So we're going to flip it on, turn it over, and see what we got. Alrighty, got some beeping. Alright, so it looks like some dashes. One thing, I like this so far, but one thing I did find is that it's not very bright in the sunlight. It's probably saying that because I don't have any of the probes installed. So let's get into that. So there's that, and when it says, what was the word it used? When it says absorbable, that just means it's magnetic. It sticks there, and it's got a pretty tight stick to it. That's good. So let's get further into the box. Over here, Here's the goodies, boys. Here's the goodies. Got these two little guys here, and I can show you what they do real quick. But let's set those aside just for now. Then we've got obviously 4 probes, one of which doesn't have a pointed end. Now, pardon the neighbors, you could use that for meat, but what it was intended for is you put it through this little metallic thingy here, and then it clips onto the grill like so. This is for your ambient temperature to the grill. And then you've got 3 more of the ones that have the very sharp ends. They have silicone tips to protect you from it and it from you. And so that goes into your meat. And this might be a little more challenging here in a second when I try to show you the phone app to this. But anyway, so it comes with the 1 ambient temperature, 3 more of the meat type probes, and then of course the charging cable. All right, let me move some things around and see if I can't get you on where you can see the app that's on my telephone, and I'll try to make some sense of it with you. All right, give me just a second. This is so easy to use, and it's only like 50 bucks. I mean, it's certainly worth it. My buddy's gonna love me for it. All right, let me. I'll be back. Okay, wow, my devices are challenging me today. The Inkbird works awesome, but I'm having troubles more so with the camera than anything. Anyway, so what I did is, because I'm gonna pass the other one to a friend, I whipped out the one that I've got. Well, I mean the one that I'm keeping anyway. And here it goes right like that. Let's get it set up. I've got all 4 of the probes in there. I don't know if y'all can see those numbers whatsoever. That's probably the only downfall to this thing that I can come up with, is the fact that it's a little hard to read in the daylight. But all in all, what it's doing is it's going through each of the probes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, giving you the temperature of each of the probes. So now, when you get on the phone, I'll show you here in just a second. When you get on the phone, it'll make much more sense, and it's a lot more easy to work. So let's just throw this over here on something that's metallic. Kind of seems gruesome with all these long wires, but let me show you what it's about. Let me reframe and get the BBQ Go app going on my telly. See, I hate when that happens. I just drop a phone. Right. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm kind of short a monitor, but anyway, we're going to go to the BBQ Go app, and it's going to pull it right on up. It's super easy to install, and immediately it's going to give you the temperatures of each of the things. I don't know how this looks to you all exactly, but anyway, so you can set each one up. It's 88 degrees, and so I called this one grill. Now you can make up your own things between, you can add others compared to what they have. Beef, veal, lamb, pork, chicken. Hopefully I can read that stuff and see. So if you don't like it rare, you like it a little more medium rare, medium well, or whatever. So like right now it says 120 for rare. If we go to medium, it's going to bring it up to 140. So you tell it what you've got on each probe, and then you can make up your own. Like I made up the one grill. Now that's the ambient temperature one, the one that's not pointy, but I put in the grill. So then you can set your presets to where they can be whatever. Like right now I left that at beef medium, you know, but you can tell it, oh, forget that preset, and you call it something else, call it whatever you like. I guess I was getting ahead of myself a little bit, but yeah, you can set the temperatures for each of them as you do. It's got your alerts over here that tell you what's happened. There's no alarms triggered yet, and I'll go through a trigger sequence, I guess, for you pretty quick. I'm trying not to make this a huge long video. Let's go back again twice, and then there's a graph. I don't know if you can see that whatsoever. There's a graph that, or a line graph, to tell you what temperature things are at. So all in all, what happens is when it gets to the 145, it will alert you to either take, you know, it's done and take it off, or you can set like an alarm here, like a timer as it be, and leave comments, maybe flip burgers, or, you know, rotate ham, something like that. You can set timers for those. Anyway, let me get it plugged in. Well, I mean, it is plugged in, but let me get it doing something more than nothing, and we'll go from there. Not sure why 97 is there on number probe 2, but they're down there. Oh, down there. Oops. Anyway, let me get it so it'll set off an alarm. Okay, there we go. That's this grill, and then we've got 250. Hopefully you can see that. Right, so what we're gonna do is jump over here to the grill. I'm gonna use the one without the pointy on there, right? pop it off. Oh, there's a mixed drink in there. How about that? I put that in there earlier. So I'm gonna just cram that in there for now, and I will. I'm gonna start up the middle one. Here we go. You can see what I'm doing at all. Okay, I'm gonna close it back and see how long it takes to get to. I just put it on low because it's not gonna take long at all, will it? All right, so already, if you can see the grill, hopefully 104, 108, and I found it so far to be pretty accurate. You know, I've got a pen tester also, and I tested it that way. Yeah, I did 5 pork chops yesterday and 2 beer butt chicken. So anyway, it won't take long to get to that 250. You can either pause here or keep you going. Like I said, it's not gonna take long at all. But when it alerts, man, it alerts. It'll ring on this thing here. It'll ring on this until you pull that probe out or recognize that this is happening. All right, I'll be back in just a second. You see how fast it's moving? Here, I'll crank it up more. Woo! Here we go. 250 in no time. Yeah, buddy. So this keeps you from burning your meats, and man, those pork chops were just succulent. They were yummy yesterday. They were flavorful and cooked just right, and they were right on the money. Blam! There it is. Grill. See there? 252. It says, "Hey, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me." All right. So we're just gonna undo that thing right now because I haven't learned it well enough to be able to stop it to where it works better. It's all on me there. But so that's where we're at. What else do I need to say? We'll go back to the box, I think, one more time now that we can see it a little better. Hopefully, pardon my dirty porch. Okay, so here's what it says on the box. It is indeed, well, it's a barbecue temperature. Obviously, it's got the app. It's wireless up to 150 feet, as best I remember. The alarm, obviously, you just heard. It's chargeable. It's supposed to last, I want to say it was 18 hours. It's got up to 4 probes, and the absorbable is just the fact that it's magnetic and it sticks to stuff. Now, you can't put this can't be wet, because of that opening at the top. So that's not waterproof. And the probes themselves are only waterproof to this point here, so you don't want to have this in water so much. Cleaning, I just used a spongy brush, one of those spongies, and did it up like that. Watch out for these tips, are pretty sharp. But yeah, so far so good. I'm very pleased with it. I'm not really a beer review, a product reviewer so much, but let me just spun around. Whew, had to get out of that sunlight, yeah. Maybe noon is not the best time to be shooting videos. Under the shade tree now. Got my microphone on there, so it shouldn't have much wind noise. Should not. Anyway, we're not here for that. Okay, so what did I think of this? This is the Inkbird. Inkbird, it is the model number IBT-4XS. It's a darn good product, man. Darn good product. I'm not sponsored by Inkbird, and they didn't send this to me. I did purchase not one but 2 of them, and giving the other one away as to my buddy, because he likes to barbecue also. Man, I would definitely invest the money into it. I think they're like $47, and of course you can have some taxes and shipping and stuff that goes along with it. It's certainly a good product, a great product if you're into the barbecue thing, and maybe you don't know how to do the old, how you do it. You gotta do this, and then you touch your palm and stuff as to where it's supposed to be tender and stuff. Anyway, it's a different story entirely. But this just takes all the guesswork out of it, man. You could have a roast in there on one probe. You could have a turkey on another probe, a chicken on another probe, some veal, and the one probe that doesn't have the point, it still works as a thermometer for meat. It's not pointed. And the other ones will work as the ambient monitor also as the, all right, I said that right, yeah. Anyway, so excellent product. Yeah, just gonna enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I don't know if you could see it up there, but here is another little sample of what it's about. And like I said, there's all the probes in there. Oh, the light's not good over here either, huh? Anyway, all the probes are in there, with the exception of one, because I pulled that out when we did the alarm thing. And you can set it for you could put one of these things in like in your refrigerator even, and where it says this is the high temperature and it's going to alert you, or it's getting too cold and it can alert you. Anyway, go check it out. I think you can view the BBQ Go without having the device at all, so if you want to kind of see what it looks like or whatever, but there's a lot of reviews on the same product. I think it's about 3 years old, this product. Mine is the one with the orange around it. I think Bumpy's was the blue one, so maybe it's last year's model or something. I don't know. Man, I'm very impressed with it, and it's a really cool gadget to have. Yeah, go pick you up one. All right, I guess I'm out of here. Woo-wee. Now to go edit this thing. Oh yeah, I could take a little B-roll. And then to edit. All right, thank y'all for coming by. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for coming by. Adios.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, by the way, no cats were hurt in this video whatsoever. Calicos taste nasty. See you in the next one. Cheers.